Today's Bible's through the story of Zechariah and Elizabeth. What's that, Francis John? I can't hear you. Have you lost your voice? Oh dear. Was it because of all the shouting you did last night when you watched Teddy Bear United play Polar Bear Wanderers? Oh dear. Never mind. I'm sure your voice will come back soon. Well, in our Bible story today, we hear all about someone who lost their voice because they didn't believe the special message that God sent them. Are you ready for our story today? The story of Zechariah and Elizabeth. Zechariah and Elizabeth lived at the time when King Herod ruled Judea. They were very old and had no children because Elizabeth could not have a baby. Zechariah was a priest, and one day it was his turn to say special prayers in the temple in Jerusalem. As he was praying, the angel Gabriel suddenly appeared. Zechariah was very scared, but Gabriel said to him, "Zechariah, don't be afraid. Your prayer has been heard by God. Elizabeth will have a baby boy, and you will name him John. God has given your baby a special job to do. He will prepare people for God's coming." Zechariah said to the angel, "I don't believe it can happen. I am an old man, and Elizabeth is also old." Gabriel answered, "God sent me to tell you this good news, but because you did not believe, you will be unable to speak until the day your son is born." When Zechariah had finished in the temple, he went home. Just as the angel had said, Elizabeth became pregnant. And also, as Gabriel had said, Zechariah was unable to say anything until baby John was born. When John grew up, he was known as John the Baptist, and he helped people prepare for the coming of Jesus, the Son of God. In our story, we heard how God sent the angel Gabriel to give a message to Zechariah that his wife Elizabeth would have a baby. The baby would be called John and grow up to help people get ready for Jesus. Zechariah didn't believe Gabriel. He thought he and Elizabeth were too old. To show Zechariah that God can do anything, Zechariah was not able to speak until baby John was born. I wonder, how would you feel if you could not speak? How do you think Zechariah felt? You may like to close your eyes and think about that now. I'm going to say a prayer, and if you want to make it your prayer too, then please say amen at the end after me. Dear God, you sent the angel Gabriel to let Zechariah and Elizabeth know that they were not too old to be part of your plan. Help me to know you have special plans for me, no matter how old I am. Amen. What's that, Francis John? I love you too, Francis John. Some messages don't need words, do they? Well, thank you for joining us today for the story of Zechariah and Elizabeth. We look forward to you joining us again soon. Goodbye and God bless.